I'm Moira Dolan. I'm a medical doctor and author and speaker. And so I really needed Jean's services. And I'll never forget the first time I went to see Jean. I knew this was all going to be all about, wardrobe consultation, how I present myself professionally. And so I wore what I thought was, sort of my chicest outfit. And at that time, her method was to stand you in front of a full-length mirror and just, observe, take a look at things and look at my body, my physique, and what would flatter or maybe detract from my attractiveness. And immediately I found out that the slacks I was wearing, as she put it, were not my friend, which was a really compassionate way to tell me that, I was dressed completely wrong. I had no idea. And so on a gradient approach, very, very gently and with a lot of affinity, Jean was able to get me to see what she was seeing and get me to see the natural solutions for that would complement me. And that's what I really like about Jean's services, is that they're about you. And they're about what's specific for you. It's not a cookie cutter, everybody should look like this or wear that. I learned a lot of things, like I need a little padding in the shoulders. I look good in certain colors. I found out that from Jean, why it is that when I wear light pink, people go, oh, did you lose 10 pounds? You look fabulous. And I didn't know what was going on there. I learned why it is when I wear black, people go, do you have a migraine headache? That these colors can influence how I come across to people. And depending on what I wear, I can look casual, professional, authoritative, trustworthy, or not. Another service that I did with Jean was shopping. And it seemed a little indulgent. It seemed a little extravagant, really, a personal shopper, but I sorely needed it. So the first thing was for Jean to impart to me the understanding that I needed it without without hurting my feelings. I think she has a real gentle art there. She knows she can help you, and she gets you to see that, you actually need that help. And we had an absolute blast. And shopping is something I don't necessarily like to do, but I found out from Jean why I didn't like wardrobe shopping. Because I would buy things because they looked great on the hanger or the model, and they were not my clothes. And I'd come home and didn't understand why that sometimes very expensive garment would just sit in my closet, because every time I took it out and put it on, it's like, it's not happening, And as a result, we bought a series of items that I still have to this day, years later, because they're well made, they are my colors, they are my style, and therefore they don't go out of style for me, for my body type. Extremely valuable service. Working with Jean is her celebration of me as an individual. Like, wow, you know what? You're an author, you're a public speaker, you've got something to communicate, you're a physician, you're a patient advocate. And she really saw me and helped me to have the expression of my various identities quite naturally through how I appear to other people, which is all about hair, makeup, posture, accessories, as well as clothing and color. So I would say that the undercurrent of the communication and the coaching from Jean is about a celebration of you, so that you can go out there and just be yourself and not have any more attention on yourself. It's really helped me with extroversion. Of course, you need that sort of extroversion if you're communicating and you're public speaking and you're writing. I mean, the goal is to reach people, and reach people with attractiveness, but not distractiveness. And I've really been helped in that.